How old?
How old is she? She's about 16 years old.
16 years?
Yeah.
How many years have you been?
Well, she's been around here for about, I would say, probably 8, 9 years.
8, 9 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
She's the star in our stable. She's a big baby.
And you do this all year long?
No, only in the summer.
In the summer,
Yeah.
don't you find that the summer is like one of the worst times to do it?
Not really. If you take care of the horse, it's like anything else.
But it's like really, really hot out. Like I'm a part of an animal refuge that deals with horses.
Yeah.
So I know a lot about horses.
Hot, we don't go out.
Yeah, if it's get
We work in the afternoon.
Yeah, because I've seen in a lot of cases, some of your fellow riders have been out here on very hot days.
It all depends on the company you're working for.
Okay.
The company are trying to get their people to get back in, but the owner's not always around. So these people, they try to avoid this and avoid that. We're trying to get rid of them, but.
Okay, so it happens to be some of the riders that are actually doing the crazy. So it's not the actual owners; it's some of the guys they have working for them that are.
Some of the guys are working. Some of the guys, they'll do stuff. But I would say about 99% of us, that if it's hot, we're going back to the stable. We have rules and regulations that are given by the city.
Yeah.
So we have to follow them. They have an inspector that comes in, and they go by and they tell you, don't. Now it's 28.
Yeah.
I don't want to see you around here. If it gets around 29, 30, you have to go back to the stable. Otherwise, you'll get a ticket for it.
Wow.
And I would say that 9 out of 10 people will go back to the stable.
Yeah. How often are the inspectors out?
Oh, quite often.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
And they actually enforce the rules?
Yes, they do. Yes.
Wow.
They do.
Okay. Because there's like I said, I've seen so many. Like I'm not from here. I'm from our refuge is in Ontario. So I just happened to be down here for a protest, and then I seen you sitting here. So that's why I kind of want to bone up on the info, because you see so many videos on YouTube and everything else. So
the thing that really was bad this year everywhere is because the horse slipped on the metal plate.
Yeah, I seen that.
She was a new driver, and she.
Well, how much training are supposed to drivers?
It depends on the company. Some company will give you 2-3 weeks of training.
That's it.
Yeah,
they expect you with 2 to 3 weeks to take a horse of
well,
this.
they don't take anybody. They'll take people that know horses.
Okay.
You have to know horses. You have to be able to deal with the horse, know what's happening with the horse. You have to be able to do that. Then they train you around with the traffic. They tell you about the history, and they really put the emphasis on the horses. You have to take care of the horse.
Yeah.
Most of the people think that, stay. Most of the people look at the horses. You're abusing the horse. The thing is, people have to forget something. That this is a friend. It's like people having a dog or a cat. If you like your animal, you're going to take care of it.
Yeah.
So we try to avoid going places where it could be too stressful for the horse.
Okay.
Or stuff like that.
Somebody backing up into the horse.
But most of the horses are really well trained. They go around with the traffic and everything.
Like with some of the more inexperienced drivers, what's the craziest stuff you've ever seen?
I've been doing this for 34 years.
Okay.
So I would say that in the early days, there was not that many rules and regulations.
Wow.
But I would say in the last 10 years, they really got new laws outside. They're really watching everything. The inspector comes to the stable. They have 3 inspectors that comes in. With,
who's in charge of the inspectors? Is that run by the City of Montreal?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
And they have vets also. They have vets from the St. Hyacinthe University.
Yeah, St. Hyacinthe. I actually use that for when for many of the farm animals we bring in there. Well,
they're the one that comes in. They check the horse.
So St. Hyacinthe is actually the ones that come in and do their vets?
Yeah. They come down here. They check the horses. They check their heartbeat. They check if they have any scratches, anything.
How often do they come down?
Oh, at least. The ones from the university at least once a week.
Yeah.
But the city comes down, I would say, about every 2 or 3 days. The inspector will come in, and he brings some vets also. They go around, they check everything, and if they find something that's slightly on it, they will send you back to the, and they will tell you, if I see you again here before I tell you that the horse is allowed to go out, you will have a ticket and you will lose your license.
Oh, how often do they end up sending horses back lately?
Not all the time. But they did, I think there was maybe 2 or 3 horses that went back to the stable. One of them because it wasn't clean enough for them.
Yeah.
And the other one is because the shoe was a bit loose on it.
Oh, okay. So like clean, like body wash.
Yeah, body wash.
Okay.
Like when we get in the morning, we have somebody that will, whoa, baby, whoa.
I'm not used to being here.
When we get in the morning, we have people that will wash the horse, really get everything ready.
Yeah.
And when I go back, like I'm going back to the stable now.
Yeah.
I gotta give her a shower, brush her, see that everything's okay on her. Then I go to her box to see if there's everything's okay, there's no sharp things or anything. Feed her, and I'm going back home after. They have somebody at the stable that will be staying there all night to see that the horse don't have anything happen to them.
Wow. They're beautiful horses. I know we've got a couple of them this size at our refuge, and we couldn't even.
A lot of us also, you know, you spend so many hours with them that they become your friend. Like we retired a horse. The company for which I'm working, they retired the horse.
Yeah.
I told them I'll take the horse home.
And what did you do with the horse?
Yeah, they gave me the horse. I brought it to the country. I got a place where it's she's really well taken care of.
Oh, really?
I pay for it, and I go.
Oh, you got to stable it in the country, do you?
No, not me. There's a different places where they accept the horses. Oh, baby. Well, like they have different companies that have the horses there. So you bring your horse over there. Like it's costing me $500 a month to keep the horse over there. I'm not doing anything with the horse.
Wow.
I'm letting it go free. So we go see her. My kids come and see her. They give her carrots.
How many acres do they got?
Oh, the guy's got a lot of acres. That's about 20 acres, something like that. He's got a lot of paths. It's a beautiful place, beautiful stable. It's clean. The guy goes in the morning, cleans up everything. There's some people that are there all day also. You know, it's like anything. You got good people, you got bad people.
Yeah.
There's maybe 1% of bad people that will give 99% of the rest of the people a bad image.
Yeah. Now you see how she's reacting now with all the traffic and that.
Yeah, because she knows she's going home. I told her she was going home.
Oh, she's going home. Okay. Okay, so she's used to the traffic. It doesn't like freak her out in any way.
No, I could take her out anyway. We did movies where they had explosions and stuff like that.
Really? She's been used in that?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
She doesn't. You know, we don't take horses that will become too nervous in the old Montreal because it's not good for us. And it's not good for the horse either. So we don't want to have a horse that's stressed because if it's stressed, you won't be able to enjoy working with it. The thing is, you have to enjoy working with the horse, and the horse has to enjoy working with you also.
Yeah.
Some of the horses will only work with men. Some of the horses will only work with women.
Now, in regards to like, there's a lot of protesting and everything else, and they're banning them in different spots around North America and stuff like that. What's your view on that?
Well, I think it all depends on the way you're working with the horse and everything. You know, if you have rules and regulation and you enforce them, and you see that first of all, it's the welfare of the horse.
Yeah.
It's not the business. If the horse is really well taken care, it's not injured, it's not sick, and you don't put him in a stressful area, you know, like too much. I'm not going to go on St. Catherine Street with my horse because that's too stressful. Now, around here, sometimes, you know, you got a lot of traffic. 10-15 minutes after, it's okay. Like earlier, there was a wedding at the church. There was a lot of traffic.
Yeah.
Half an hour after, it was no more cars. And it all depends on the way you're going to work.
Now, have you ever seen any accidents involving the horses, like somebody hitting them? Or?
Not really. Not really. I've been doing this for 34 years.
Yeah.
No, I saw people go by and yell at, you know, get the horse out of there. You know, but
just people walking by and crap,
no,
or businesses.
Cars.
Oh,
yeah,
cars.
Because,
okay.
You know, get away, get out, because I'm blocking your street. Take your time there. If you're not happy, take another street. I'm not going to push my horse for you.
Oh, just an activist?
Yeah, some of them, you know, we know them because they're animal activists. They go by, yell at us and everything. There's even one that tried to take kids out of the carriage and he got punched out by the father of the kid.
Really?
Yeah.
When was this?
Beginning of summer.
Really?
The guy took...
You literally tried grabbing the guy's kids out of the car?
Yeah, he went around and said, you're a bastard, you're abusing the horse, and he took the kid by the hand. So the father just got up and really punched him.
I totally understand where the father.
Right there.
I'm an activist myself. I'm on top of being a part of an animal refuge for horses. Not part of that goes hand in hand. But if anybody ever grabbed my kids as something, unless my kids were in danger or something, I would probably would have reacted similar.
But if you look at most of the horses, I would say all the horses around here, they've all been checked. Well, was it 2 days ago? The vet from St. Isaac were here. They checked all the horses. Today I saw the inspector at the church. He came by and looked at everything, checked the horses, if everything was okay. Went to the other stand, checked out the other horses. Because sometimes you'll come on the stand and they'll check the horses are there, but we're not always part. So you'll wait and you'll go around, and if you see somebody's going on a tour, you'll even stop, pull on the side there.
Hey, I'm going to grab you some literature. As you can see, I'm part of a refuge here. I'm going to grab you a pamphlet from there and that for you.
No problem.
You should be taking pictures of this. That's what I said. Take pictures, please.
Well, you grabbed your
take
phone.
pictures.
Oh, that's
no,
what
with your phone.
Hold on, we're going, just wait.
If you can read, yeah, well, you can speak English. Anyways, hand them around. Yeah, because like I said, we deal with a lot of horses of all nature. Like we've got them from hospitals, like that have been tested on. We've got them from on their way to slaughterhouses and everything else. So
around here, we don't send the horse to the slaughterhouse after they're usually the owner will send them. They have a place in the country, so they'll bring the horse at the end. Usually they'll make the horse work a couple of years. They keep them at their own farm. Yeah. Some of them will sell it to other people.
Carriage is getting a little bit impatient.
Yeah.
No problem. Oh,
There goes
sad. Yeah. That's good, eh? Oh. Yeah.
Well, we have to go now because
Okay. Yeah.
start being more impatient.
I thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me, and keep.
Have a good day.
Bye. What's her name again?
Maggie.
All right then. Bye.
Go, baby. Go home.